Well, I finally purchased this is called a hydraulic table cart. I picked this up at Harbor Freight, and they have two different carts that they sell like this. This is the 500-pound one. They also sell a 1,000-pound one, so this is the 500. So what I plan on using this for is push mowers. I have, I think, six push mowers that I need to start selling. I just, again, haven't had the time lately to really work on them, but I need to, instead of working on them on the ground, I can work on them on this thing, and I think this thing will come in real handy. It is brand new. I have not opened this up. You can see it still has all of the little plastic strings, whatever you call these things, to keep the two halves of the box together. So this thing will get used. It'll get used a decent amount, and I think it'll come in real handy. So this is the item number 61405. 61405. I'll bring you guys in here, and you guys can get a closer look at it. Here's what the label looks like. You guys can read all of this. So let's do an unboxing of this thing, and I will probably have to put a piece of plywood or some lumber over top of this so that the push mowers can they won't fall off this thing. Basically, it needs to be wider, from my understanding. There's a lot of other people on YouTube that use these to work on mowers and stuff, and chainsaws and whatever the case may be that they're working on. So I've wanted to buy one of these things for years and years and years, probably 5 years by now, and I'm finally just buying it. So let's get started on this unboxing. First things first, we'll cut these straps that are on here. I guess that's actually what they're called. So I'm going to be looking at this thing for the first time, just like you guys are. Get these things out of the way. Overall, the box looks in pretty good shape. Doesn't look like I'm going to be missing anything, which is a very good sign. I also want to mention this hydraulic table cart. This thing you can use a 25% off on. Just so you guys know. I went to Harbor Freight. The total came to $180 and change. And I didn't really know exactly if I could use the 20% off on this thing. And I decided to give it a try. So I pretty much, I asked her, do you think we can use a 20% off on this thing? And she says, I don't think so, but we'll give it a try. And sure enough, the coupon, the 25% off coupon on this thing saved me like $42 off the price of this thing. So it went down from $180 to, I think it was $138 and change, something like that. So I am very, very thrilled about that. And this thing is pretty, it looks to be pretty well made, and it is mostly assembled. So I'll have to pull this thing out of here. Oh man. This thing does weigh a decent amount. And the handles are attached. So that's good. And I guess I'll put this thing, I don't know if you guys can see this or not. I'll put this thing off to the side here. And then, there, that handle's somewhat in. So you do have some pieces of plywood or veneer plywood in this thing. And here's the handle for it, as well as the hardware. So I'll have to put the hydraulic cylinder in this thing. It must already be under this thing. So I guess I'll probably have to flip this over and you guys can get a better look at it. Before I flip this thing over, the 2 bolts and this handle, the handle just bolts into this, and there's a hole down in this. Must be threaded, maybe. But this bolt's supposed to come out of here, and that gets put in here. And then these other 2 bolts, this one and this one, get put in the handles. It appears this handle is threaded, but it just goes in here just like that. And we thread it into here. Just like that. But it's a 14 millimeter wrench or socket that you'll need for this. So this just gets threaded into there, and this does feel like a pretty solid connection once I get this nut on. I don't think this thing will have any problems falling apart or breaking. So we got that somewhat tight. So that goes in there, and then this just gets, these 2 bolts just get threaded into, there are some holes. There are some holes in this thing, in this side of the tube, and those just get put in as far as you can put them in, I guess. All I'm just using to put this together is some hand tools. So pretty much you just run this thing with your foot, and it's a pretty simple tool to use, but I think it'll come in real handy. So that's nice and tight, and I'll just put this other one on. Pretty much to operate this cart, all you have to do is, it's nice that they give you this little rubber mat. That probably won't get used, maybe not. But there's 2 swivel casters in the back and 2 straight casters in the front. So straight ones here, swivels there, and they do have locks. There are locks on these, which is nice. And they're really, they're not difficult to operate. So I guess I'll show you guys pumping this thing up the whole way. So for whatever reason, there is some air in these lines. I guess the hydraulic jack needs bled. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It starts pumping. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, So it appears that there's about 48 pumps to get this cart fully raised. And when it's fully raised, it is about 29 inches off the ground. So that's pretty nice. And, oh, I just saw this. Is there a lock? Is this a lock? Is that what those are for? Looks like there's a lock to lock this thing in place so you're not working on the hydraulics. And then to lower it, so I guess that's its position that you're supposed to be working on it. That's what the stops in place. So that is a total of about 23.5 inches tall. So that's good. However, whenever I work on this thing, I will probably just work on this when it's the entire way up. And now I'm only 150 pounds. So it feels pretty sturdy. I don't really have any complaints about that. So I guess what I'll do is we'll go get a push mower, and I'll put a push mower on this thing. And you guys can see what I'm talking about, so I don't have to work on it on the ground, which is it's really not that fun. It's not something I want to do. And to lower it, all you do is you squeeze this little handle here. Pretty simple. Just squeeze that handle, and it can go down pretty fast. It depends on how quickly you squeeze the handle or how much you squeeze the handle. So if I want this thing to drop, I can do that and squeeze it the whole way. So it's kind of variable speed on the pull here. So just kind of just let it down slow, so you know. So let's go put a push mower on this thing, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm talking about when I say that this thing needs to be wider than the push mower. So this push mower, this is just a Craftsman self-propelled one. Call it 23 inches wide from wheel to wheel. So that means this lid here, the top of this, it's about 17.5. So I said 23. What did I say? 23? So this thing needs to be at least roughly 6 inches long, 6 inches wider for me to put this thing up here comfortably. So that is one addition I'm going to make, probably just cut some boards on there. But I'll put this thing up here and you guys can see it with the push mower on it, and I guess I'll take it the whole way up too. Now that the push mower is on here, I don't know, this thing doesn't weigh that much. But I guess we'll put this thing up in the air as high as it'll go. And now I have access to work on this thing. If you guys can see it in frame. So, you know, this thing will come in real handy. Like I said, 500-pound capacity. And I want to also, I'll probably box this thing in a little bit. Maybe just put some inch-wide boards going around this. But I can see also I need to make this, the wood longer also. A piece of plywood would do fine. We might have some laying around here. I really don't know. But I'd probably, if I made the plywood, I would probably make it probably 25 inches by probably 3 feet. So 25 inches by 3 feet would make this a lot nicer to use. So let's put this thing back on the ground and I'll give you guys my final thoughts on this thing. It's really, again, you just have to squeeze the handle. Really simple setup here, but this will make working on those push mowers a lot easier. So again, that just depends on how quickly you squeeze the handle. If I want this thing to drop, you know, I can do that. So just go easy with it and just let it down slow. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a look up underneath this thing, and you guys can see what it consists of. Boy, a big wad of grease right there. So this is just a simple setup, scissor design. They have double plated steel here, which is good. I like to see that. It seems really, really well made. This scissor part here, this steel is 3/8 of an inch thick. 3/8 of an inch thick there, and yeah, pretty much 3/8 of an inch thick there too. So just have some rollers down there, and there's some rollers up here that they've greased. So this thing seems to be pretty well made. There's a label there. Bleed it, and that's the hydraulic cylinder. So this must be what is that? Do not adjust. So this is the cable. And there's the foot pedal and stuff with the bolts that I was talking about. One here, one there, and one over there. And these are the casters. Probably will oil these. These feel a little bit stiff, but the casters, they're plastic casters. Shouldn't have any problems with those at all. This, all in all, I've got to say this thing seems pretty well made and like it's going to last me a very long time. What'll wear out will be the hydraulics, and I can just put some hydraulic jack seal in there if that ever leaks. So yeah, pretty pleased with this thing so far. So just like that, the push mower is back on, or at least it's back down the whole way. So I've got to say this thing will be pretty nice to have, and hope everyone enjoys this video. And if you would, drop me a like and write me a comment. Let me know what you guys think if you enjoyed this video. And do you have one of these of your own? Do you work on mowers and stuff like I do, just tinker around with stuff and make a little bit of money with? But this tool cart, or this hydraulic cart, will pay for itself probably within the first, I don't know, first 2 mowers maybe, something like that. So hope everyone enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you all in the next one.